Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you part 2 for tips for beginning YouTubers. As I said in the first video, this is my disclaimer. I am not claiming to have 1 million subscribers. I am not claiming to have all the answers or be like amazing, okay? I am claiming though, however, to have figured it out for myself. The hard way in some instances, because I didn't know there were a lot of these tools available to you. So, number 1, the question is, how do I get people to subscribe to my channel, right? We have no problem putting out content, or maybe you're really passionate about what you do. Maybe you're even really good at what you do. Maybe your editing is on point, your camera is good, your lighting is perfect, you have good audio. You cannot think, why are people not subscribing to me? And that's something that we all struggle with, because I'm not saying my lighting and everything's perfect, but you have to really ask for criticism. And if you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to share your channel with people that you know personally in real life, you can ask people that are watching your videos. I know I have done that. I did that at the beginning of like the first 300 videos I put up on my channel. Was like, I put in the description box, like, constructive criticism is okay. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And if you can't ask your channel, feel free to ask your friends and be like, hey, can you think of anything I need to work on? Sometimes it's people move at a very slow pace in their videos. I find it like pulling teeth when they talk like this. And then today I'm going to show you this eyeshadow that I like. And I'm like, get to the point. Or they have like a 7-minute intro before they get to the body of the video. So even though your lighting is good, your camera's good, your audio is good, you're passionate about what you do, and the makeup tutorial, the makeup look you do, the thumbnail is good, everything is good. If you are excruciatingly painful to watch, I probably wouldn't subscribe to either. And that's okay. You can work on it. It's not anything you can't fix. So I guess I would say that it's hard to watch yourself, but maybe the best thing is to really watch yourself. I realized that my first couple hundred videos, I didn't edit at all, okay? I just recorded them and put them up. Or if I did edit them, it was like one cut, and then I just pieced the two pieces together, and that was all the editing I knew how to do, all the editing that my software could do. So I realized that I said or okay, or so, or and before every single sentence I said. It drove me crazy. Have you ever watched somebody like give a speech in public where they say, yeah, and, or before every sentence, and you're just like, stop it, you're driving me crazy. Maybe you don't even realize you're doing it. So just as a nice friendly reminder, now I still do it. I just edit it out so you don't have to listen to it. So if you think I still do it a lot, think about how many times I'm editing it out. Anyway, my point is, be aware of your mannerisms. I talk with my hands, but a lot of times, like right now, they're below what you can see. So that's okay, I guess, but maybe they're distracting, like, from what you're actually talking about. Like, maybe you're not actually adding anything to the words you're saying by voguing or something. I don't know. Okay, so that's another thing. Don't be afraid to ask for criticism. If you're not going to ask for it from people from your channel, ask for it from a friend or family member. Or even, if you're a part of a network, email the people and ask. So that's another thing I want to talk about was being part of a network. So I am part of Style Hall, and Style Hall is basically a company that is, it owns, or it is working with, how do I put it? It manages a bunch of YouTubers, not just beauty YouTubers, but all kinds of YouTubers. So they will take a portion of your profit, and in exchange, they're supposed to help you, network with other YouTubers, maybe get you free products to review, help you find music to use in your channel that's not copyrighted, help you manage the business aspect of it. And the bigger your channel is, the more attention you're going to get from your manager, your Style Hall person. Like, I bet you the person that is supposed to be managing my account has thousands of YouTube accounts that she's managing right now. So I don't really hear from her, and I'm okay with that. But my contract was for 2 years, and they do take 30% of your revenue. And that is a lot of money. So I still have 11 months left on my contract, but I'm not going to renew. You have to be very careful though, because when you sign that contract, not only can you not get out, but they will auto renew you if you do not follow the cancellation policy exactly. Like, you have to tell them 6 months in advance, I want to quit. 2 months in advance if you want to quit. 1 month in advance. I mean, there's like, you have to do all these things to be able to disconnect. And if you fail to do that, you're locked in for another 2 years or another year. So just something to be aware of. Read your contract very closely. And if you still have questions, maybe watch some of your favorite YouTubers and look in their description boxes. They might list who they are networked with, whose network they are a part of. And direct message them and be like, hey, I just have a few questions about being a part of this network. Have they helped you out? Have they done anything? I personally think that I joined a network too early because my paychecks were like, I don't know, I made cents off of each video. So them taking 30% was like a big hit. I guess if you made a lot more, it wouldn't hurt as bad, because for me, I do have a full-time job. I work over 40 hours at my full-time job. And so this is just extra money. I don't depend on it to live. But if this was your job, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of big YouTubers that are part of networks that are really, really good, and they make a lot of money with them, and the networks help them, and they work with them. But there are other people like Emily Noel 83, if you watch her, she has said before she has never partnered with a network. And it's worked out for her, and she gets all of her revenue for herself, but she had to work with brands to get products that she didn't guarantee, that she was going to review them, but she said, okay, I will accept these free products. I might review them for you. I might not, but you have to be willing to be your own business manager and handle the business side of YouTube. If you get a little bigger and that becomes a job, you might decide that it's worth it to pay somebody 30% if you're trying to negotiate with brands or schedule things or promise certain videos on certain dates, if you're going to do sponsorships, and handle the financial part of that. So the big story is, do your research before you sign with a network. It may be a good fit for you and it may not. There are tons of different networks out there. Just be aware that they are not all rainbows and butterflies, and you should do your research. Another thing I think is really good is putting up content on a scheduled basis. Now, I've tried this a few different ways. I have overwhelmed my subscribers with a video every single day of the week, sometimes like 8 or 9 videos in a single week. And I just threw out whatever I felt like throwing out. Quality, doesn't matter, quantity was what I was about at first. Then I changed it to, I was editing every single video, but I was still putting out 7 videos a week. It was exhausting, okay? I mean, I absolutely was burnt out, but I told myself I was going to do it for an entire year. My subscribers knew that every day by noon Arizona time, there was going to be a video up for them to watch. Now, is that cool? Yeah, I have a few subscribers who were like, I love that every day I check my phone and there's a video from you. Like, I feel like I know you. I feel like, whatever, and that I give them a variety of content, and they were very happy about that. But I have other people who would kind of be like, gosh, isn't that a bit much? Like, don't you feel like you're spamming people? Like, do people actually watch your videos because you're like overwhelming them with content more than they can possibly watch? Like, my own mother is like, I can't keep up. Like, I have to pick and choose which videos I watch because you're putting out so much. So you have to decide, is it quantity over quality? Is that what you're going for? Or are you looking to create more quality videos with really hardcore, like high quality editing and things like that? Is that what you want to do? Do you want to, pride yourself on your videos and be very proud of every single video you put out? Can you reasonably produce X number of videos per week at the highest quality that you can? So if that number is 1 video per week and you can commit that 5 hours that it requires to edit that video really well and perfect, okay, then it's 1 video per week for you. Me doing 7, I started to feel like I had to choose. I couldn't really give the fullest quality that I could provide because I was spending hours a day on my channel on top of my day job. And it just got too much. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I'm done. So now I do 5 days a week. And that means that I try to film like 90% of the content on the weekends. And then I edit after work every night. And that seems to be okay for me. But like I said, you need to let your subscribers know what they can count on from you. You need to be reliable. Even though it isn't your job, you have to treat it like it's your job. And the bigger YouTubers do. They will tell you, I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you know that on Wednesday there will be a video. And if they're going out of town, a lot of times they will have a video ready, scheduled, already edited and uploaded, ready to go on the day that they're out of town, because they know that this is their job and this is what subscribers are relying on them for. Now, if it's a hobby and you don't have time to do that and you can't commit, you have a busy life and you're not going to be able to commit to 5 videos a week or whatever it is, then don't. But I think that your subscribers will appreciate it. So like on my channel, I started doing 5 days a week. I did Mask Mondays, Tutorial Tuesdays, Wedding Wednesdays, Try It Out Thursdays, and then Fun Fridays, and I started sticking to that. Then after about 6 weeks or so of that, I realized that that was burning me out. And that what would happen is I would have several videos for Fun Friday that were ready. Like I'd have 3 Fun Friday videos banked up, but I'd have no Mask Monday. And I felt stressed personally to get a mask video up. And I realized that I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to stick to what kind of video I'm going to post every day. I've decided now that yes, it's important for them to know that there will be a video, but they also need to know you're a human and that YouTube is a hobby for you and that you enjoy it. So as long as you have built a subscriber base, you can change your schedule. You can tell your subscribers, hey, what videos would you like to watch, or what days of the week are you guys looking to watch videos? Is there a specific time of the day that you tend to watch more videos? Because what might happen is your subscribers may not be a full-time YouTube watcher. They might have like 30 minutes a day to watch. And if you are posting at 6 a.m. their time zone, they don't turn on their phone to look at YouTube until 2 p.m., there's a chance that your video is way down on the list. They may not even see it. So if you ask them like, oh, what time do you guys like to watch videos? And they all say, I like to watch them before bed. Maybe you should be posting your videos at 8 p.m. or whatever. So they show up highest on the subscription feed. That is something to think about. If you don't have a high subscriber base right now, you may not get a whole lot of responses. I remember when I first started my channel and I had like 50 or 100 subscribers, I would not get any responses when I asked questions. I would say, what do you guys want to see? Please let me know. Hey, do you guys want to see a review on this? I would get 0 comments on my videos. Or like one person saying, yeah, sure. And you feel like a loser. You feel like, well, nobody likes me. Nobody wants to watch my channel. But trust me, just keep faking it till you make it, as I said in the first video. Eventually, people start commenting on your videos. It just takes some time. But here's the other thing. Take note of what people seem to be engaging in the videos, like what videos are people seeming to be more excited about, or comment more about, or have opinions about, or want to ask questions about, and do those kinds of videos and be responsive in the comments. So another one is, as much as it's annoying to have to go in, you already did the work of filming it. You already did the work of editing it, producing it, uploading it, tagging it, putting up a thumbnail. I mean, you were like, by this point, you're exhausted. You finally press the publish button and you're like, yeah, I did it. Woo, okay, got to do this again tomorrow. Fantastic. You at that point are already like, whew, I'm done. Well then, for the next 10 years, if you don't take down that video, you are going to get comments on it here and there. You know, maybe the first day you get 5 comments and then every day after that you get 1 comment on that video. You need to keep up on the comments, so that becomes a job too. So one thing that I have found exhausting for myself is that I feel like I've done it and I'm all good to go, and then I realize I have not responded to comments in a week. And then I have to spend my entire Sunday afternoon, like I'm going to do today, replying to comments. So keep up on your comments, keep up on your posting schedule, ask for feedback, and put up a consistent schedule. If you can't, let them know and ask them what they want to see. Like if you can only put out 2 videos, is it tutorials that they really want to see? I mean, maybe tutorials are the easiest for you to film, but is that what they really want to see? So you really have to take that in mind before you put up what you put up, or, you know, ask for feedback. If you guys have any questions about any of this, feel free to leave it down below. Another tip for YouTubers is you need to take advantage of the tags, like box of when you're uploading a video. So you'll see like title, and then you'll have a body where you type all your description box, and then there's a section for tags. If you don't put anything in there, you are really doing yourself a disservice. So for me, for example, my description box will say, beautify your life with spaces in between each word, beautify your life 87. So if somebody goes to look for me, they'll find me. I'll put up Anastasia, and then I'll put up you know, nicknames that I've had throughout my lifetime. So if somebody, one of my personal life, goes to look for me, I will come up on Google and they'll find me. I put up whatever brands I'm using. So for example, today I'll put up bridal makeup, makeup for a bridal shower. I'll put up Makeup Geek eyeshadows, Makeup Geek, It Cosmetics, Cosmetics, Elf brushes. I will put as many tags as I can possibly put there. I'll put best of Makeup Geek shadows, my go-to look, my everyday look, how-to, style haul, the company that I work for, the high school I went to if I want. You want to put up anything that you think people are going to search for. You can put like Sephora because you got all the products there, or MAC Fix Plus. You know, anytime somebody will search for that, and if you're wearing a certain brand of lashes, you can say House of Lashes Iconic. House of Lashes Iconic. So now every time somebody goes into YouTube and looks for House of Lashes Iconic lashes, your video will be somewhere in the search results. It may be 30 pages down in the search results. They may never get to you, but isn't it nice knowing that you'll come up when they search for it somewhere? And the more views your video gets, the higher the higher your video will come up in the search results. So if your video has 2 views, you're going to be at the very end. If your video has 10,000 views, you might have a chance at being higher up on the list. So if you are concerned that you're not getting enough views, maybe you need to take more advantage of the description box as well. So one way you can help yourself get more views is to write your description box like, hey guys, this is what today's video is about. Please see my social media links below, and that's great. That's like the basic, the bare minimum is like, this is what today's video is about, and this is where else you can find me. So that's going to help them find you on social media, which is good. But another thing that I feel like a lot of people miss when they're doing their description box is list the products used, because people want to know. So even if like today, for example, I am just talking about things, I will still list what I used on my face, because that makes people be like, oh, I liked that. And then they kind of think of you as like an authority on makeup if you list it. It's like, it's better to give them too much information than not at all, not enough. Forget all this part. But another thing you should be doing in your description box is if you have a video that is either really recent that you want people to go check out. So let's say this video is going up on Monday, okay? I will list the video from Friday, the one that I put up last Thursday, the one I put up on Monday, and I can say, here are my most recent videos. So if you're watching my video and you know that the video is about done, you can go down to my description box and you'll see some of my previous videos. That might be fun. But another way you can make that very useful for you is you can also post that video link for anything related to the video you're doing today. So today I mentioned, let's say I did a tutorial today and I used Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So every single time that I do a video using Makeup Geek products, I know that I did that. So when I do a Makeup Geek tutorial, I can be like, hey, here's my video on my swatches that I did of the Makeup Geek shadows. Here's a Makeup Geek haul where I showed you the brushes I bought and the shadows. Here's the video I did with a smoky eye with the Makeup Geek shadows. This is the natural daytime look that I did for some Makeup Geek shadows. And you could put really related videos so that you can also take it the other route and say, maybe it's not Makeup Geek that you want to relate to. Maybe you can say, here are some other makeup looks that I have done that could be useful for this set occasion, or whatever. And so people who are really on the hunt for something, they go to YouTube and they're looking for something in particular. Perhaps they find you because of the Makeup Geek stuff, or maybe they found you because, for example, today I'm going to a bridal shower. Maybe they wanted to find a makeup look. You can say, here's some other looks that I think will be appropriate for that occasion. Bam, they click on that and you get more views on your other videos. So never give up on your old videos. And the last tip is, don't be afraid to delete your old videos if you are not proud of the content anymore. Now, I am a firm believer in keeping the videos there for memories and unpublishing them, but keeping them on your YouTube, video link. You know that without deleting the video, you can actually unpublish the YouTube videos that you have put up. So it'll still appear on your YouTube video manager, but it won't be public anymore unless somebody had the link for some reason. So you can do that so that you can still look back on these videos as old memories without deleting them. Don't be afraid to delete your old videos. If you are no longer happy about them, proud of them, if they embarrass you, get rid of them. Do you want your name on those videos? For me, I've kept them all up. I've only deleted a couple that were just like really bad quality and I was ashamed of them. I was ashamed that I even published them in the first place. They only had a few views, very few comments. I just deleted them, got rid of them. But, you know, just realize that you're not going to get any ad revenue out of those videos if you unpublish them. So if they are generating income, you probably don't want to unpublish them. And the last tip is go to Google AdSense, 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 Google AdSense, and sign up for an account. And that is how you can monetize your videos to make money. So they will give you a certain like pennies per click. So if a video person clicks on the advertisement at the beginning of your video, you make 5 cents or you make 1 cent. Before you know it, it adds up. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you learned something. Let me know if you have any questions about anything I said before. And I hope let me know also if you would like to see a part 3 of this video, because I could talk all day about my experience here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye.